Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals. Away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team?
Sander!
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
What's up, baby?
Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, take on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Bell, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff.
I haven't talked to him.
The kickoff team is out there.
This is who I was on the phone with.
Energy as this playoff game is about to get
How you know I was on the phone? Oh, I wasn't on the phone.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Texas Tech's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now, quarterfinal matchups.
I'm about to say, you was on the phone. I know, I wasn't on the phone with nobody.
The conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Oh, okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Back to throw. It's Morton. Grabbed by the receiver.
There was no container for it.
All over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback
There's nothing left.
Things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking for some space. It's Williams. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Douglas. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows him to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Tigers offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breather room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. sticks. It's Brown. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seam.
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. To throw, it's Morton. Dump off, caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Sticky. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Great cut, they whiff on him. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, third down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they show you why they love this back. Get his hands on the football, and he picks up the first.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the left side.
That's right.
They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Tough possession here for this offense. That's 3 straight incompletions and now facing a 4th and 10.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps fake? Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. He went up high to grab that football.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to
give his
man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete, even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That's caught. It's Durham. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Down the middle, it's Brown.
Yeah, baby.
Down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory.
You're going to get yourself hurt. You better get down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense.
Get down.
This quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback. Sack.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down now after the sack. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. There's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense run through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. They'll give it to the back. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain. That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Back to throw. It's Morton. Defense is coming after him. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? And the Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The back's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. To throw. It's
you boo-boo, you sneaky butt.
Big throw to the left. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The
Sticky
offense is
butt.
executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Trying to find some room. It's Dickey. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Red Raiders will send the punt team onto the field. And he takes it around the 20. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? That one moves the ball across the 40.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. First down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Makes the catch. It's Watkins. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Don't you think that's just nasty?
The offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He thought about returning it, instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Huh? That's range too.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Back to pass. It's Morton. That's reeled in. It's Douglas. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It's been loose since he's been sick a little bit.
So. Are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job.
That
no
is
matter who's
factual.
back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them work just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This offense trying to get going. A positive drive here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Stuck right there at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
I'm like, he had this whole big thing about brains like that.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
We'll pick it up.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete. This defense almost had a second interception today. Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And he's got it, no problem.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They were clicking last time. Great protection. He'll take a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Morton. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Krista?
Yeah, that's her name.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Pulls it in. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in his first half.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. The senior tries to take a shot, but
Yeah, this is the shit we was doing spring, last week.
Who's his man? They're backed up.
Come here, Xander.
Make something happen on 3rd and long.
Come here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Looking for a receiver.
No.
The pass rush closing in. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going. LSU
Yeah, baby.
is now operating in the red zone. Working tight windows. It's Nussmeier. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Final seconds in the 1st half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. The Miners going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And now from the pistol formation. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Looks like LSU has the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Finds his man. It's Durham. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Here's the handoff. Fights off the defender.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain the run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Douglas. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle wide, driving that receiver back in the process.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Morton. Wide open downfield. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And the Red Raiders will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
3:25.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting, but he won't get in. The defense stops him just short of the goal line. What a play. And here comes that right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He's got room to run. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They'll run it here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. To the air, it's Morton. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And sack sets up 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. The sure hands. It's Carter. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Fielded at the 25. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. And the Red Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Touchdown, LSU. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. The Red Raiders are going to keep this drive moving.
Well, when you sit back and play zone defense like this, what you allow is your defense to have eyes on the football. Here, they give up the catch, but you can see how they rally to the football. There's just nowhere to go for this slot receiver.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Let's go.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I think the pressure's taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFB victory. Let's get back to the final period. And the Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like LSU has the first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Green. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He has put on a show today.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Sperry. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the run, it's Sperry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time?
Chris, that's another sack. I got to turn to the statistician. I've lost track. There's been so many. Can't we just call this game? In all honesty, they should start considering a mercy rule like they do in college baseball or softball. Enough.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Durham. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Here's the second down play. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Looking to throw. It's Van Buren. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using his legs. It's Joyner. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the second sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort in his defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the Let's check that out. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. Important second down play coming up. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's the challenging aspect of these RPOs. Kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right. But the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Touchdown, LSU. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Uh-huh.
Oh, mommy. Oh. Mommy, that's a Barbie.